The physical universe can appear overwhelmingly complex. Between swirling galaxies and colliding particles, reality often looks like a collection of random, disordered events. But a different theory has persisted from ancient philosophy to modern quantum physics: the idea that a hidden, simple program runs beneath every physical interaction. Practitioners of sacred geometry believe the blueprint for this program is contained within a single ancient two-dimensional symbol. Deciphering this symbol suggests the universe is not a series of accidents, but a deeply coded system. This is Metatron's cube. It is a dense, intimidating web of 13 interconnected circles and dozens of intersecting straight lines. The symbol takes its name from the archangel Metatron, described in esoteric texts as the celestial scribe and the architect responsible for the flow of energy throughout the cosmos. To see how this dense geometry functions as a master blueprint, we have to return to the beginning, to avoid, and build the structure of reality from the first point. Creation begins with a single point of consciousness, expanding outward to form a perfect sphere. This sphere replicates at its own edges, creating a symmetrical seven-circle pattern known as the seed of life. As the circles continue to tessellate outward, they form the flower of life. In this tradition, these curved lines represent the feminine, receptive aspect of creation. By isolating 13 circles from this grid, we find the fruit of life, the architecture for all that follows. This feminine geometry acts as a canvas, providing the structural points where physical matter will eventually take shape. To move from a receptive canvas to a physical structure, we must introduce the masculine aspect, the directional straight line. Drawing a straight line from the center of every circle to every other circle maps the connections between points. This process requires exactly 78 lines. When the final connection is made, the full complexity of Metatron's cube is restored. In numerology, the number 78 reduces to 6, a number associated with harmony and equilibrium. Mathematicians like Leonardo Fibonacci studied these specific harmonic geometries, though the knowledge was often guarded within private mystery schools. This fusion of feminine curves and masculine lines creates a state of mathematical balance. This two-dimensional lattice is actually a map of three-dimensional space. Specific lines within the cube form a tetrahedron, the four-sided pyramid of fire. Shifting focus reveals the hexahedron, or cube, representing Earth. Next is the 8-sided octahedron of air, then the 20-sided icosahedron of water. Finally, the 12-sided dodecahedron reveals Aether, or spirit. These 5 Platonic solids are unique because they are mathematically perfect. Every face, edge, and interior angle is identical. Plato argued that these shapes were the literal, physical building blocks of the universe. This theory gained modern attention in the 1980s, when Professor Robert Moon demonstrated that atomic structures across the periodic table share these same geometric ratios. As the chaos of the lines recedes, Metatron's cube reveals itself as a highly ordered, infinitely scalable mathematical system. This blueprint appears at the microscopic level, where these proportions structure the geometric spiraling of our DNA. It dictates inorganic matter as well, visible in the 6-fold radial symmetry of a snowflake. These same patterns scale upward in space, mirroring the architecture of planetary orbits and the vast spiral arms of galaxies. Ancient cultures independently recognized these patterns, embedding them into monuments as a way to link the physical world with the divine. These repeating geometries suggest a universe where the macro and the micro are governed by a single language, one that exists as much in the stars as it does within our own cells.